Hello and welcome everybody. I am Bonnie Bruderer, Ginger's mommy.
And I'm Denice Duff, mother of Sid and Rita. Well, I also have a human child named Paris, but that's for another podcast.
I was sitting here and I realized that Alexa can basically voice record everything. And all day long, I literally talk to Ginger. I tell her what we're going to do, what we're having for lunch, what I thought of that call. Am I in trouble?
Give Ginger a diamond-studded collar and a faux fur bed. So I got the word faux before fur. It's very important.
And I went to shop for weeks. So
oh, that's on.
Do you think Alexa is judging us? What if Alexa said, Sid is a cat. He's not going to apologize.
She's not going to stop.
Oh.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop.
I can search the cat. The latest movie.
She's awful chatty.
Note to self, don't do a podcast and say Alexa.
She's
I'm not even saying her name.
kidding. I fucking hate her. Alexa, stop.
Let's check.
Alexa, stop.
I do this with my hands. That will be my symbol for calling that girl. I do think you're onto something that I feel, can I even say she? I would think that Alexa may one day say, do you realize you're talking to a cat?
I know. That's one of my biggest fears, because I feel like I can kind of hide the crazy. Like, I know in our elevator, I know that they have closed circuit programs. So I know they see me kiss Ginger on the lips. I know they see me talk to her, and I'm okay with that. But I can kind of like hide the crazy at work and so forth. But Alexa knows the truth. Somewhere there's a bunch of people in a cubicle laughing.
My cats never tell me my ideas suck. And it's very helpful.
See, I think that Ginger does judge. She's a starer. Like, I have to apologize all the time for I'm really sorry, because she just stares you down. And half the time when I'm doing interviews, I think she's looking at me like, Mom, you're asking stupid questions.
Remember that morning and she was in the bed and I just got like a little, remember the grass, but it was dark out, right?
Like, the dew on the grass was so cold, but when you're a dog mommy, you don't complain. You go out at 5:30 in the dark and you just let them do their business. I'm like, this is ridiculous. I feel like I'm in some like Russian bathhouse, in New York City paying for some treatment. And maybe it's the new therapy. It's
the ice grass cryogenically waking us up. Here we were barefoot in our PJs walking on the ice grass. See, once again, your dog is on the cutting edge of healthy ways to wake up with a shot of cold water.
I feel like a lot of people just think she is the sweetest in the world, and she is. But I feel like her voice is like it's a little sarcastic. It's like, you're wearing that?
He's like baby Huey. His spirit animal is baby Huey. Can I give an animal another animal as a spirit animal?
I think so.
I grew up in an Italian family where you couldn't just like give one kiss. You had to give like 5, and they had to have pressure. My mother would go, what? You didn't even give me any pressure. So you have to kiss with pressure. And when I go to kiss him, I grab his skull, the back of his head. All right, that's a little violent, but you know what I'm talking about with a cat. You grab their little head, and then you could like push their little lips into you.
Ginger's breath smelled like an outhouse the other day, though. I was literally like, oh my God, you smell, like at a concert, like serious festival situation. I was like, whoa, what did you have?
I have to underscore that. The breath was like an outhouse at a rock concert festival. Damn, that's good.
Like, not just even a rock concert, which is bad, but then like a 3-day in the sun situation. Like, do you get pet envy? Ginger, look at her. I feel like people are always a little jealous.
I know. I have like a human daughter. I love that I have to stress human as opposed to my furry cat daughter. You see that at kid envy, and you drop them off at school and who's got the cute outfit. But I'll tell you, I think it's more vicious with pets. And, I'll be photographing a client and they'll be showing me pictures of their pets. She starts showing me like her 3 cats, and she's got one of those cats that I've never had, cats that will actually hug you with both arms, and with pressure, they pull you in. And I pet envy went. And it's like, I literally went home and like, I took Sid's paws and I'm like, come on. And I'm like putting them, pull me in. Come on, do that. You'll see something on YouTube of what someone's cat or dog does. And then you come home and you're like, all right.
I missed a serious dinner for that bump situation because I saw that on YouTube and I was like, why doesn't Ginger bump? She shakes, but bumping is totally different.
If you could say, I love you, we will make it onto every talk show and you will have your diamond studded collar. Please, please. And I'm like mushing her little Sid's mouth, you know, and I'm like, move the tongue. Just move your tongue. Just get the word love. You know, like, look, that little pit bull did it on YouTube. Come on. Oh.
I'm going to teach her to say mama. I think that's why in the morning she doesn't bark, she talks, because I worked with her so much to be like, do it. We're so close. We're like 8 years later, we are like, oh, right there.
Oh, pet envy. Like they need to start, like how Pinterest, it's like Patenvy or something.
But we've got to go. It's time to head to the park. And where do you take the cat?
I head to the park too. I just can't take them with me.
Thanks so much, everybody, for listening. We'll be back next week with more Patenvy. Wow.